Kate Garraway was by husband Derek Draper's side every step of the way since he first fell ill with COVID-19 in March 2020, up until his heartbreaking death on Friday, January 5. Throughout the last 4 years, the psychologist and author experienced a number of health struggles as he was continuously admitted to hospital and Kate caring for him at the family home. Derek's cause of death has not yet been confirmed, but Kate shared that he had been critically ill following a cardiac arrest in early December. The GMB host announced the sad news on her Instagram account on Friday, telling her followers, "I'm sad to have to tell you all that my darling husband Derek has passed away. As some of you may know, he has been critically ill following a cardiac arrest in early December which, because of the damage inflicted by COVID in March 2020, led to further complications. Derek was surrounded by his family in his final days and I was by his side holding his hand throughout the last long hours and when he passed. I have so much more to say, and of course I will do so in due course, but for now I just want to thank all the medical teams who fought so hard to save him and to make his final moments as comfortable and dignified as possible. Sending so much love and thanks to all of you who have so generously given our family so much support. Rest gently and peacefully now, Derek, my love, I was so lucky to have you in my life," she added. Derek, who was a psychologist and author, shared 2 children with Good Morning Britain presenter Kate, and fought an incredibly brave and lengthy battle against COVID-19. After first being hospitalized with the virus in March 2020. Derek fell into a coma at the start of the global pandemic and was put on a ventilator, becoming Britain's longest-suffering COVID-19 victim as he spent 13 months in hospital. The dad of 2 returned home from hospital in April 2021 but still required care and assistance, as he struggled to return to full health following first contracting the viral disease. In December 2023, Kate announced that Derek had suffered a health setback and was readmitted to hospital. He is living in the world of the unknown. When he wakes up in the morning it is heartbreaking because it feels as though you are watching someone who may have been inhabiting his old life in his dreams and then he wakes up and you see the cloud descend of the battle he has ahead, she revealed last month. Kate had been keeping a vigil by his side as the psychologist and author once again fought for his life in hospital after he suffered a sudden heart attack in December. The 56-year-old had cancelled all upcoming TV and radio work in order to be there for him and had been praying for a miracle as she and her family stayed by Derek's bedside over Christmas. Derek fell victim to COVID-19 in March 2020 and was left critically ill and hospitalized for more than a year. 1 month later, a spokesperson for Kate was self-isolating at home, she shared with her husband and children after also displaying symptoms. However, she had not been tested at that stage. When he first fell ill with symptoms, Kate called Good Morning Britain colleague Dr. Hilary Jones for help. At the time, Dr. Hilary said, "I had spoken to Derek and I was concerned. I was really concerned just by the way he was speaking and his breathlessness, and I told him to do a simple test, not a diagnostic test. All I asked him to do was hold his breath and see how long he could hold it for, and it was less than 10 seconds. I said, okay, look, now is the time to call an ambulance, and this was when he was admitted." On April 24, Derek was placed in a medically induced coma to help his body fight the effects of coronavirus. At the time, a distressed Kate revealed she would play his favorite songs to him and attempt to communicate with her husband via video call but wasn't sure if he could hear her. After 200 days in the hospital, he mouthed his first word. Doctors were trying to move Derek in order to keep his blood circulating and to stop his body from seizing up. At that moment, he said his first word, pain. Kate said at the time, "We have had a breakthrough which was both amazing yet heartbreaking. It happened when the nurses were moving Derek, as part of his treatment, to trigger the sensation of gravity because has been horizontal for so long." In June 2020, Kate revealed that Derek had fought off the COVID-19 infection but it had wreaked extraordinary havoc on his body. Although he had recovered, she said he may remain in a coma for a year. Kate shared that the 56-year-old had woken up from his coma in July 2020 but remained in a minimally conscious state. As lockdown restrictions eased, it meant that the daytime host was able to visit Derek in person. Kate and her children weren't able to see Derek for 4 months. Speaking about her husband's recovery in September, Kate admitted Derek had shed 8 stone while he was in a coma. She says it was a shock to see him for the first time despite him being unconscious and wired up to several tubes. Derek's first word after regaining consciousness was pain, Kate had revealed at the time. After 214 days in hospital, he could breathe without a ventilator again. Kate rejoiced as she was finally able to reveal her husband finally returned home on April 8, 2021 and said that he would need to receive round-the-clock care. However, just 1 year later, Derek was back in hospital again. At the time, the Good Morning Britain star tragically confessed that Derek was in and out of hospital, leaving her exhausted and very fretful. Speaking at the Trick Awards in London, she responded to a question from The Sun about Derek, "He's okay, he's back in hospital actually, so that's a development. There we are." Following Derek's heartbreaking battle and sad passing, mum of 2 Kate has said that her children know their daddy is at peace now in a heartbreaking new tribute. On Monday morning's Good Morning Britain, host Susanna Reid read a new statement from Kate, penned on Sunday, following Derek's tragic death. In December 2023, Derek returned to hospital for the final time before his tragic passing a number of weeks later after Kate, Darcy, and Billy spent Christmas by his bedside, hoping for a miracle. Following Kate's devastating announcement about Derek's death on January 5, the ITV star shared a new statement on Good Morning Britain which was read by her co-host, Susanna Reid. In the heartbreaking statement, Kate said, "Hello everyone, thank you so much for all the wonderful messages you have sent me. It really does mean so much to me, Darcy, Billy and all of Derek's family. They are an extraordinary comfort and I am so lucky to feel connected to you all through these messages at this time when the raw pain of grief can be so isolating. And that is a wonderful thing about our Good Morning Britain family. All of us on the team and all of you watching from home are connected through the challenges of life, but also of the laugh at the fun and joy we share together." Kate went on, "I am certain that it is the support that you have given me and sent to Derek that has sustained us through these tough nearly 4 years, motivating us to fight on for each other and for those who can't fight for themselves. It will sustain us to continue that fight in the weeks, months and years to come. I look forward to waking up with you very soon again on Good Morning Britain to celebrate life in all its wonder and challenge again. I hope you forgive me taking some time to be at home. Family is so important and I'm grateful we could be with Derek in his final moments, something not all get to share. We are taking time to heal ourselves now that Darcy and Billy know their daddy is at peace and free from pain and struggle. I shall be thinking of you all until we're reunited. In the meantime, Hug your loved ones. All my love, Kate. Follow Mirror Celebs and TV on Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube and Threads.
To